Yo, 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 what's poppin', everybody? Welcome to Straight Talk TV. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. Tap that little bell notification icon so you get notified with all the latest content, updates, and information from me, Straight Talk TV. Yeah, yeah. And hit that like button for me. Let YouTube know you rocking with your boy and you're feeling this here content. You want to see more of it. And let's jump right into this. Yo, we got Tasha K, Camron, Mase, Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? We got them on deck for the day. We gonna break down some audio. And what I really want to stress to everybody, and I want to point out, is that we are the only group of people on this planet. We are the only race of people on this planet that act like it's some type of gender war. It's a war between men and women and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? And it's not going to stop until more and more people start pointing out how ludicrous this stuff is. There is no such thing as a gender war going on. It is only females who have bought into this feminist ideology and are going around playing victims in every aspect of their lives. And we gonna see a perfect example of that with what I'm about to let y'all listen to. You know what I mean? So to kind of lay some context, Melissa Ford was on the Joe Budden's podcast, and she made an inflammatory uh, statement or comment or asked an inflammatory question to Joe Budden about Camron and Mase being in 304 house back in the 90s. And she said that could some of those girls that was in the 304 house have been underage? No, I mean, she made this comment just out the clear blue sky with no kind of, you know, evidentiary, anything to back up or even make her think that. She was trying to be funny, and she was trying to, and especially with what's going on today, we see all of these allegations and all of these cases and all of this stuff coming out, about different celebrities and different men, to make a comment like that or ask a question like that is real inflammatory in these days and time, especially when you do it with no kind of evidence to back up what you're saying. But let's jump right into it. First, we're gonna listen to Tasha K.
Tell you I sunned them all on their own couch, and Melissa sat there saying, she didn't even say go loud. She was like,
I mean, the first couple seconds of this video, you already hear the feminist ideology coming out of Tasha K's mouth. She says, I sunned them all on their own platform. Actually, you didn't, man. That's a figment of your imagination. I don't really think they cared too much that you was trying to sun somebody on their own platform. That's in your head. That's why I say it's a figment of your imagination.
go, yes, yes. Because they sit there and
And you hear her, she says, Melissa Ford is sitting there, under her breath, yes, yes, go, get him, yes, go. See, that's what I'm talking about by this imaginary gender war that, a lot of our black women is subscribing to because they're buying into this feminist ideology that they're peddling to our people. They sit here acting like it's some type of competition between men and women. that women have to win this imaginary competition against men. It don't make any sense. There's no competition for you to win.
They put out these idiotic, misogynistic ideas of what it is to be a man, and from
You hear this? They put out these idiotic, misogynistic ideas of what it takes to be a man. This is my problem and my issue with that. We have too many women these days trying to tell a man how to be a man. Ma'am, you are not a man. You can't tell a man how to be a man because you look at the world from a female's perspective. You have a female's point of view on things. You can't tell a man how to be a man, just like a man can't tell a woman how to be a woman. But yet and still, this feminist ideology got these women out here thinking they know how to be a man better than a man does. Make it make sense, people.
their perception being a woman. So they put Melissa Ford there knowing that she really couldn't say anything in terms of women's rights because
Ma'am, I don't think the show was about women's rights. Why would they invite her on the show and then she can't say anything? Evidently, she said enough. She made this inflammatory comment or statement. So evidently, she felt free enough to make that comment.
they don't believe that she's respected herself enough in that space. Let's roll what she said that became a problem. And now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 black men.
You see how she pointed out we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black men coming at Melissa Ford? No, this is more of that feminist ideology bullcrap where you can't be corrected when you're wrong. They not coming at her. They just telling her she's wrong on what she said. She's wrong for saying that, insinuating that, putting that jacket on them men when no jacket is to be put on. This is that modern women, oh, you can't hold me accountable for nothing I say type stuff. You can't, these women do not want to be held accountable for anything they say or do.
Ganging up on her, making her apologize about her woman's point of view.
She should have apologized, and that's not a woman's point of view. That's an inflammatory comment made to incite or insinuate that these guys did something that they never did.
On a topic that everybody's discussing.
Is there a distinct possibility that there may have been underage girls in that whorehouse?
Come on now.
Now, you heard what she said. Is there a possibility that there could have been underage girls in that 304 house? Oh, man, why would you even be thinking like that? Y'all, fellas, pay attention to the mindset of these modern women. Stop looking at the pretty face and the bad body, and start looking at the mindset and the mentality of these women. Why would she even be thinking of something like that? Why would something like that even be coming up?
That's crazy.
I don't know what you're doing.
That's crazy.
It's disgusting what you're doing.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What are you?
Thank you, Joe. Only thing he said was, I don't know what you're doing right now, but that's disgusting what you did right now, which that is very disgusting. Like, why would you even be thinking of something like that right now? That's disgusting.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm not gonna land that plane. Just saying.
That plane should have never even took
That's
off.
not a plane.
That plane should never took off.
It's not even wings on it.
Now, mind you, these were the same men that got upset with me during our podcast when I said, they was like, how could you expose people that have kids? I said, well, how could you fuck around on your baby mama?
As if women don't cheat. You see how like when women talking, they always try to make it seem like men the only one cheat when everybody know, even women got to look at themselves and admit to themselves, they cheat more than we do. Now I'm gonna be honest, they do it a little bit better than we do. They don't get caught as much, but they cheat more than we do. If they being honest with themselves.
It's the logic. It's the logic. You see how quick they was like, oh no, underage girls in a whorehouse, absolutely not. No. But she was speaking of.
Okay, they quick to talk about underage girls working in a 304 house. Well, what about, which we finna get to in a minute, what about if it was underage males that's not supposed to be there in the 304 house? So do we find out who these women was that had interactions with the underage males in the 304 house? Do we find out who these women is and arrest them?
About Camron and Mase. Camron did hit back.
I was talking about how me and Mase in the 90s.
Now listen to how Camron just annihilated this whole argument. And we're going to get to what I just said previously right after.
Which I was talking about, the actual year I was talking about was 1992. We was in a whorehouse. And we was laughing, having fun. And we saying, whatever, we was in the whorehouse. Mase, Mase don't always give me permission to talk about our old stories because, he's a man of God and he got other shit going on, but he remembers his past sometimes, so sometimes he let me talk. Anyway, I'm talking about this time we in the whorehouse and all that shit.
Yeah.
Talking about we slid a bitch, all this shit.
Yeah.
Cool, whatever. I see a clip where on Joe Budden's podcast,
yeah, we all seen it.
Melissa Ford is talking about, it might have been underage girls in there.
Yep.
First of all, I only like older bitches. Second of all, it was 1992. We was underage. That's A and B.
Y'all hear that? He said it was 1992. They was underage. So all these women that's trying to, make all these inflammatory comments and just hold men feet to the fire on everything. What about the women who engaged in sexual activity back in 1992 with Mase and Camron when they was underage? What about those women? Should we press to find out who those women were and have them incarcerated now, or have them pay large sums of money to Mase and Camron the same way that they're trying to do men?
We wasn't supposed to be in there. We wasn't 18. I just turned motherfucking 16. I ain't even defending myself on that nonsense. You're not even from this country. I don't know what the fuck was.
So do y'all hear that? 1992, Mase and Camron's in a 304 house. They're 16 years old, underage. If everything in this country is equal and everybody's equal under the color of the law, we should be pressing to find out who those women were that worked in that 304 house that engaged in sexual activities with a 16-year-old male. Those women should be locked up by the same standards that they pushing on us. Those women should be made to pay large sums of money by the same standards that they pushing on us. This is why I say there's no such thing as a gender war. That is just, modern black women pushing this feminist ideology because they don't want to be held accountable for any actions they do. They don't want to be held accountable for their own actions. So they push this feminist ideology to try to make us believe that, because I'm a woman, I should be able to, or I should be allowed to do whatever I want to do and say whatever I want to say because I'm a woman. That's what they put. That's the ideology that they pushing. It don't make no sense. That's why I say, fellas, you run across any woman, you meet any woman that's believing in and pushing that feminist ideology, run away from her as fast as you can. She will never be wifey material. She's not even girlfriend material. She's a lockup waiting to happen. Every man out there should be running as far away as he can from any woman that has bought into and believes in that feminist ideology. Point blank, period. They try to make the world believe that it's some type of gender war going on, male versus female, and there's no such thing as that. We're the only race of people, the only group of people on this entire planet. Think how big the world is. For to put that in perspective, think how big the world is. And we are, and it's not even all black people across the world. It's only Americanized Western black people. Western black women that try to, make it seem like there's some type of gender war. There's a war between males and females. And this stuff only lives inside of their heads. There's no such thing as a gender war. That's why I'm talking to my brothers. I'm talking to the fellas. Listen, fellas. You run across a woman that believes in that feminist ideology bullcrap, run. Don't stand there, run. Don't take her out to dinner, run. Don't take her to a hotel room, run. Save yourself the trouble and the headache. Because she would never conform into and be the type of woman that you were looking for in a relationship. For real. Would y'all hit that comment section down below? Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. If you haven't already, do me a big solid. Hit that subscribe button for me, y'all. Tap that little bell notification icon so you get notified with all the latest content, updates, and information from me straight out TV. Yeah, hit that like button also. You know what I'm saying? Let me know y'all rocking with this here content. You know what I mean? And I will catch you guys on the next go round.